everybody. I'm Starla.
I'm Mik.
And we are
Ask OFPG Games. Yeah.
And welcome back to another week.
Another week.
Yes.
And it's rushing through.
Yes.
And I feel the wind of cold upon my face. Ooh, that's kind of like from the beginning of a story or something. I like that. I like that, family. The wind coming on my face or something, blowing in my face, something like that. Something.
I don't know,
yeah.
but
yes, I love it.
Today,
I love it.
Today, the day that we're taping, it was really, really cold.
Yes, I got to wear my hoodie. Yes, let's go.
I am not looking forward to the cold.
Family, let me tell you something, family. Every time when the news people, the weather people, every time they say, well, it looks like it's going to get a little chilly, here goes Starla in the chat. Oh, I'm like, what's all that for?
Yeah, I like the warm weather.
What's all that?
I don't mind it being cool. I mean, I'm good with 60. I'm good with 70. I'm even good with maybe 55. But this morning, it was 48 degrees.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
But the good thing about Omaha
yes.
is that our fall, we have these beautiful sunny days.
Yes, we do.
With a cool breeze.
Yes, we do.
So I cannot complain
about
a sunny day and a cool breeze.
No, you cannot.
But when the sun is not up,
I love it.
It's cold.
I love it. Love it.
Anyway,
my time is coming. My time is coming.
Well, I like fall.
Yes.
But anyway, I may sound a little hoarse. I'm getting over a little con crud.
Yeah.
Lost my voice there for a moment, but it is back. It's still a little hoarse, but I think I'm okay.
You're okay.
I'm okay.
You sound a little bit better. Let me tell you, Fast, you kind of sound like a frog for a few days.
I really was. I really was.
Yeah.
But this week, everybody, we're going to focus on a topic we like to call board game euphoria.
Yes.
Yes. It is those games that when you win, it is like heaven.
I don't have many of those.
You work so hard to acquire that win.
Yes.
And when you get it, it just tastes like, the most best chocolate, sweet dessert, whatever. It is just euphoria.
It tastes like that?
And you go,
what? It tastes like
I
that?
won, yes.
Really? Oh.
I won.
Okay.
And it's those games that we want to talk about.
Okay.
So I have a list of my top 3 board game euphoria games.
Yeah.
And Mik has a list. I don't think we will have crossover, but we will see.
Now, what about if you don't win at the game, but you think of how great it'll be, the euphoria you will have if you win it, and it stays on your mind constantly because you know you want to win it, but you don't get a chance to, but you just feel like, oh my God, if I do win that game, it's going to be beautiful. Is that supposed to be on the list?
Well, okay, now the games that you don't win, that's not on the list.
What?
But the games
what if you put them on the list?
But if you do win, and it just gives you that just intense feeling of joy, success, accomplishment.
What if you want to feel that and you just keep playing so you can feel that?
I can see that we have a different set of criteria going on. So
we'll
discuss all that in the heart of the episode.
Yes, we will.
But before we get into all that good stuff, let's hear a word from our awesome sponsors, KTBG and Cephalofair Games.
Here we go!
How do you spell fun? KTBG. Delight your friends and family with games from Kids Table Board Gaming, such as Creature Comforts, Power Plants, and Dice Veggies. Make your family game night an event everyone will look forward to, because KTBG spells fun for the entire family. To view their entire catalog, visit kidstablebg.com. Cephalofair Games is on a quest to make super amazing games that minimize randomness and reward player savvy. Their big claim to fame is their legacy-style dungeon crawler, Gloomhaven, and other games in the universe, such as Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion, Founders of Gloomhaven, Gloomhaven Forgotten Circles, and their latest entry into the world, Frosthaven, which is an even bigger adventure. Cephalofair Games has expanded into new and exciting spaces, such as comics, video games, and audio. Bring the fantasy to life with Cephalofair Games. Table board gaming.
Love them.
They have the best family games.
Yes, and we love them. Now, Gloomhaven. Now, Cephalofair, they got this little small game that you got within their campaign, the backer kick campaign. It's called Gloomhaven Buttons and Bugs.
Yes.
It's a small version. Now, Gloomhaven's huge. Frosthaven is huge. If it falls on you, you will die. You will die. But,
or at least get injured.
Or you get injured very bad. But they have this small game that I'm looking forward to because where all the heroes got shrunk down.
Oh.
Something happened. They all got shrunk down. You trying to fight like really bugs and stuff, trying to go back, get regular size. So I'm excited for that one. I really am.
All right. So next we have
Ask OFPG.
All right, Mik, what questions do we have this week?
All right, this guy won. I got a real good one. I got a good one. Mm-hmm. All right, so Pat M from YouTube. Hey, Pat. Had a very interesting question.
Oh, okay.
Yes, very interesting. Now that there is a Catan cookbook,
yes,
if you could each select another board game, base a cookbook on, which game would you pick? Starla, you go first. Starla.
Well, I think a really good board game that you can make some recipes out of.
Okay.
Especially being that this is October. Okay. We're in the Halloween time.
Okay, I'm just scared.
Quacks of Quedlinburg.
That's a good tie-in. Mm-hmm. But, what is a game that you could put on and, like Catan, Catan, they just took, like some themes out of it and made a cookbook. You don't have one like that? Because I got one.
Quacks of Quedlinburg.
I got one.
You can make a whole cookbook around
I got one.
Okay, what's yours?
I got one. Above and Below.
Oh, yeah.
Above and Below. Just take the cookbook of the world of Azurium. Azurium. Yeah. I think just take that, all the stuff from all those games, Above and Below, Near and Far, all of them, and Outbound. Just take them and make just a cookbook of that world, of different aspects. I think that'd be cool. Red Raven, look at that.
I think Quacks would be more fun because I think you could do some really creative things.
Yeah, you could.
You got Halloween Wars, on the Food Channel. They make all these really wacky things for Halloween. I think Quacks would make a really good cookbook.
That would make a
It would be fun. It'd be kooky. You could have some crazy drinks and stuff. I think that'd be fun.
What about Five Tribes? That's true. Yeah, that's true. But thank you, Pat Young, for that.
Thank you so much for that question.
That's all I got. That's all I got. Yes. Now, Starla, what about our merch? I'm wearing it right now. I'm wearing it right now. What about you? What about our merch, Starla?
Well, if you're looking for a shirt, or a mug, or a poster, check us out on Spring.
Check us out, family. Do that.
Yes. So next we're going to have some board game news.
Here we go.
All right, Mik, what do we have in the news this week?
Ooh, I like that. Just straight. It kind of goes along with what I'm about to say.
Okay, if you say so.
Yes, I'm about to say. All right, now that was kind of like spacey. It was spacey.
It was?
It was spacey.
You hear a lot in your tones. What? You hear a lot
because it's my tone. I can do different rhythms in my tone. Different.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So Osprey Games. Now I love Osprey Games, y'all. The Undone series is just great, and I'm also checking out the general orders that they just came out with. I'm checking out. I love their games. Now they announced a new title in the Undaunted line. Now, see, I thought they were going to do the Pacific, World War. They do World War II stuff. I thought they were going to do the Pacific and bring in naval warfare, ships and stuff, because they did airplanes with Battle of Britain. So I'm like, I'm excited. They're going to do the Pacific. I know they are. Well, they surprised me. Yes. I thought they were going to do the World War II theme, but now they're going to the Moon family. They're going to the moon. Undaunted 2200. Yes. They're going space.
Okay.
They're going space. Now, it is a standalone big box game in the Undaunted series that adapts the core gameplay of the Undaunted that we love, but they're adding sci-fi setting to it. Now you play across an illustrated map in a 2-player, 4-player, or solo game modes, and you navigate the barren lunar landscape of the moon. You maneuver to seize dominant high ground positions and utilize your formidable mechs. They're gonna have mechs in this family, mechs, to gain control of the moon and its precious resources. They use the mechs family, mechs. So they have gone total sci-fi.
Okay.
Yes, with the Undaunted series.
Okay.
Now, family, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm a wait and see mode because I love my World War II. I'm a World War II kind of junkie, history junkie. I like, I've always done that. But now you're going sci-fi. I'm a sci-fi junkie too, though. So I'm trying to see how that's going to be.
But that's all you.
Yeah, that's all me. I'm kind of scared, but I'm going to check it out. That's Osprey Games.
Okay.
So yeah, that's coming out soon. Now, the next one, I always try to find some really cool news, that's coming out. Now, from the Pacific News Daily in Guam. I'm coming from Guam, y'all, Guam. There's some interesting programs that got a big funding of $28,000. When you say, Mick, what are you talking about? Why are you looking at this? Well, these different programs got the money because they took a stand for nature and climate and culture. One of the programs was a board game. The game is from the Guanian Sustainable Culture Organization. They have plans to unveil Guanian Grows. Guanian Grows.
Okay.
An engaging educational board game about, sustainable culture in Guam. They aim to cultivate a deep-rooted appreciation for Guam's natural heritage among the island's youth. Now that's really cool.
That is.
That is really cool. I hope they make it fun though.
Yes.
Don't forget
fun.
to make it fun now. Make it fun because I want these games that you're gonna educate. Make it fun, like Wingspan and stuff like that. Make it fun
first and foremost.
Yes.
The education on the back end.
Yes.
But you still get it.
And that's really cool.
That is really.
That is really cool. I found I'm like that is cool. Just as long they make the game
make it fun for the kids. Yeah.
Remember, make it fun. But that's what I got. That's what I got. Yes.
Okay, so for me, if you have not checked out our latest episode of OFPG Voices, episode 41, check it out. We introduced 2 new voices this past week.
Yes.
You gotta see them.
So
go check. I'm not gonna tell you who they are.
No, we're not gonna tell you. You gotta go see it.
Yes,
you gotta go
for
see
yourself.
it. And one of the new persons is different.
They're both of them are great.
Yeah, both of them great.
So check them out.
But we're missing one. We're missing one. They disappeared. Yes, they disappeared.
Okay. So the next episode will be out on October 18th.
Yes.
And we've got to have some more voices coming on out. So be sure to check us out.
Yes, we do. Yes.
Now, coming up next for OFPG.
Yes.
We will have our 4th quarterly game night of the year.
Yes.
It's going to be at the Highlander Accelerator on October 21st.
Yes.
That is a Saturday from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Yes.
Come check us out. Big Mamas will be there. They'll be open. Dina's Place will be open. Best Burger will be open. So if you're hungry, come eat before the gaming starts. And from 5 to 10, be ready to play some games. We are looking forward to it. Can't wait to see you there.
Now we're gonna have a board game library there too.
That's right.
Board Game Wagon is going to be there with the library.
So you can bring games that you want to play or you can check some out.
Just come and just play. Yes.
And then after that, we're going to be in Des Moines, Iowa at Cardboard Caucus from October 27th to the 29th.
Yes.
So be sure to check us out there as well. So if you're in the area, come onto the con, play some games with us. We'd love to see you.
Want to see you now. Come on. Come on.
And also, too, we are still working on the pledge manager for our Kickstarter campaign.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for helping us have a
We love
successful
y'all.
campaign.
Yes.
But just give us some patience. We are working on it. We are getting there. But just stay tuned. We will send out messages and notifications. So be sure to check that out, okay?
Yes.
All right, so now we're going to go into the heart of the episode.
Oh, here we go.
All right, we have made it to the heart of the episode.
Yes.
Board game Euphoria.
Yes. All right, trying to get to that.
That's not the criteria.
That's my criteria.
Well, anyway, I focused on games that make you go, when you win.
And I think some of them of mine I do, but then I strive to get to that moment. Yes. Yes, that's my criteria.
Well, you know, I always put my games in alphabetical order. I don't go in order of preference.
Yes.
But I know my list and your list will probably not be the same.
Probably not be the same.
Not be the same.
Probably won't be. But what do you got first?
Okay.
What you got first?
Well, first on my list is Creature Comforts.
Oh yeah, you do good on that one. Yeah.
And that's from KTBG.
Yes.
It's a 2 to 4 player game.
Yes.
And so you get out there with your little creatures. I love the raccoons because they got the little paws. They like to grab stuff.
Yeah.
And so it's a worker placement game. You're putting your little dice workers out there. And also you've got little meeples that go out as well.
Yeah.
There's different events that you're going to encounter. But the main goal is to get the in-game bonuses because you're trying your best to gather different criteria to have those in-game bonuses. And I don't know, one of my best games with that was when we played at Save Against Fear.
Here we go. I knew it.
And I think it was the best one that gave me the most euphoria because you and another guy were going for I think it's the fairy garden.
Yeah, the fairy garden. And I thought we had it.
I thought you did too.
I thought we passed you up. I thought you were done.
Now, I was calculating in my mind and I was saying, I may have them.
No.
I may have them. I was not sure.
No.
But when everything was calculated,
I couldn't believe it, family.
I won the game.
She did.
And I was just like over the moon.
Oh, she got that.
I was like, oh my God, I beat them?
Yeah.
And it's just one of those games you're like, you work hard. Look, Creature Comforts will fool you. It's a cute little box, got cute little animals on there.
Yes.
But that game will
work you. It will work you, family.
It will work you.
Yes, it will work you.
You need to figure out a strategy.
Yes.
Figure it out quickly. And stick with it.
Because you got to go. Because you don't have that many turns
anyway. You don't have a lot of turns.
You don't have a lot of turns, so you got to learn. You got to get with it.
Exactly.
Woo! Because on that game that you won. Me and that guy, I saw that guy was doing his,
collecting stuff.
And I was like, I
collected
need to,
all your little resources.
I had to stick with my strategy and I had to go with it. Now I looked over there at you, Starla. And I said, we got her.
Oh, I know.
We got her.
And
I'm going to feel the euphoria, family. I knew that. I said, we got her. So I got to just make sure I get this guy over here. But lo and behold, guess what? Her.
Yes.
Yes.
And it was so sweet.
I bet it was.
I mean, that win was just special. So I will never forget that game. And that game gave me such euphoria. It's just engraved in my memory. And
really?
Yeah.
I don't feel good about it.
Well, because you didn't win.
I know.
You didn't get the euphoria.
I wish I could get the euphoria.
But I did.
Yes, you did.
And so that's number one on my list.
It was well won. You
Creature
did good
Comforts.
on that one. Yeah.
So what's your first one?
Okay, my first one, I'm going back to the past.
Oh.
I'm going to the past, family.
Oh.
It's Scrabble by Hasbro Games. Yes. What? Scrabble. Let me tell you, when we started off playing games, when we started, basically dating.
Yeah.
And in our first few years of marriage, I played Scrabble because we still play games, but we played Scrabble.
Yeah.
I wanted to feel that euphoria of being the best speller in the house, and I could never do it because this beautiful woman of mine can spell her butt off, and she can spell, and I could never win, but I kept trying. And I said, Starla, we're gonna play Scrabble tonight. She said, Mik, are you sure? Because are you sure?
See, before we got to this point, my husband had issues with losing.
Yes.
Yeah, he had to learn.
Yes, I had to learn to lose.
A good loser.
Because I get so much practice at it.
Without throwing tantrums and all that stuff. So it took a while for him to get to.
So I kept playing Scrabble so I could feel that euphoria to win because I wanted to be a good speller.
Did you win?
No, I never did. No.
But that's not euphoria.
No, that's want euphoria, and I never forget it. I never
because you've never gotten the euphoria.
I never got the euphoria
of winning Scrabble.
And I wanted that. and I kept trying so much.
Yeah, because when you said Scrabble, I was really, going back in my mind
Yeah,
trying to remember when did you win?
I did win, family.
I'm
I
like,
did.
when did
That's
you
why my
win?
criteria is a little different.
Okay,
So
yeah,
there it is. Scrabble.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I want the Euphoria. I never got it because I worked so hard, and I still remember that to this day.
Well,
I carry that with me.
I don't remember because.
Yeah, because you win. You won.
So
yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
next one on my
What's
list
the next one? Yeah.
is 5 Tribes.
Oh well, that's crossover. That's
5 Tribes.
Come on now, Star. That is our number one game for us. We love 5 Tribes.
Yes. Now this is the Days of Wonder game. It came out in 2014.
Yes.
It's a 2 to 4 player game designed by Bruno Cathala. Now 5 Tribes, it's about the Mancala mechanic.
Yeah, and
it's a worker placement game with meeples. And the difference with 5 Tribes is that your meeples are on the board when you start the game.
Yes.
And so with the Mancala mechanic, you're taking those meeples and dropping them off in different places.
Yes, you are.
But you must land on a place that has a meeple of the same color.
At the last one.
At the last one.
Yeah.
So it's a wonderful game. It's to me,
set collection too in that too.
There's some set collecting as well. And also some resource management with your cards.
And some in-game bonuses with the gin. Yeah. So,
and also there's auction and bidding at the beginning. Who goes first?
It's so much going on.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah,
with this
but
game.
it's not hard to learn, and it's not hard to, but it's hard to master.
Because it's like a chess game for us.
Yes,
because
it is.
we do a 2-player game,
There's 2.
and we don't give an inch.
No.
Now, in the beginning, when we first started playing 5 Tribe, we really didn't know how to play it.
No.
So we were giving up, because I would say, well, Mik, if you would let me get this one, I'll let you get a tile later. Trying to negotiate.
We were nice.
But then we realized, wait a minute, that's not how this game is played.
No, nice.
There's
no
nice. Negotiation.
It's no nice.
You go to the end. You don't give an inch.
No.
And so that's when we started having the analysis paralysis.
Oh, we got it hard on this.
Where we would be stuck on a turn going, now, if I go here, he's going to go here. And you got to analyze every move to make sure you don't leave anything on the table for your opponent.
No.
And so I had a really nice winning streak with 5 Tribes. And I really love that. And every time I win, it's euphoria for me because I really love the game. And you work at it and you give me a real good challenge. And I appreciate that.
Family, there was a time that she won a straight 20 plus games because I wouldn't give up. I said, I'm going to win this game. This woman beat me 20 plus games. And I kept going. Then I won the Euphoria.
Oh my God. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
It was celebration in the streets, family.
Yes.
Celebration in the streets.
Yes.
But then the next game she won, so it went all the way.
But he did get his Euphoria.
I did get my Euphoria.
And I was happy that you were able to experience.
Yes, but then you went back and started beating me again.
But I'm happy that you were able to experience that
Euphoria. I got that Euphoria.
I was happy.
Yes, family, I got that one time. After 20-something beatdowns, I finally came up and won.
5 Tribes.
Ooh, but I love the game. See, that's the thing.
Game.
I love the game. Yeah. I love the game. And I love playing it with you. So, because we really play.
Yes,
but,
we do.
I love the game. So,
all right, so that was our crossover?
Yeah, that was our crossover. So that was mine.
One?
So my last one is Ticket to Ride, Rail and Sails from Days of Wonder 2016.
Wow, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, because I never won it. But, that's Ticket to Ride. Rail and Sails is Ticket to Ride 2.0. Because now you don't have just trains that you're working with to make routes. You have ships and trains that you're trying to make routes with. Yeah. And that's really cool. Because you got at the beginning of the game, you got to decide how many trains and ships you want to take on. Because you can't get all of them.
Out more
boats and then when you need more boats and trains, you gotta pay a cost to it. But it's like the same Ticket to Ride, but it's just like, hey, it's a little bit more, advanced than what you normally play. And I love Rail and Sails. But, family, I never won. I get close, and I feel the euphoria coming. I feel it coming, because I think I won, but then it goes quickly away. It goes away, because Starla and Grant have won at this game, and I have not won yet. I think at one time we played a lot of it.
We did.
And either we first got it, Starla and Grant would win. And I was left out in the cold, family. The cold. But I kept going. I just kept like a train, just going. Just going, trying to win. Trying to get to the Euphoria.
Now, you know
and
what?
I still remember that.
You got to stop fooling our audience.
What?
Y'all got to stop. Don't listen to him. He wants you guys to think that he never,
I
ever
win
wins.
sometimes.
That we beat him all the time.
Starla,
we just mistreat him so much because we beat him. That is not true. That is not true.
They do treat
my
me bad.
My husband wins. He wins a lot.
Not that much, Starla. You know that. Because
That's
every time I have to say, Starla wins. Starla wins, and I'm like, golly. And you always say, Mik, you'll win one day. That's what she does, family. She said, Mik, you'll win one day. And I'm like, oh, well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't get that Euphoria all the time.
Oh my gosh.
know.
It's like we got two different shows.
What?
I'm talking about games that I have.
Because you always
I
get
have
emotional.
Euphoria because I won.
Yeah.
We're talking about games you're wishing for Euphoria.
Yes, I wish for it.
Okay, so we got two shows going on here.
Yes,
but
we do.
Hopefully you guys get the point.
But I think that, like I do want Euphoria. And I did get that one time at Five Tribes.
Yes,
I got that after 20 losses, after 20 plus losses, I get that Euphoria.
But you know how that feels.
I still remember to this day.
Yeah, that feeling is just
I love
it's
that.
engraved in your memory.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes. And then when I do win, I'm surprised. I'm surprised. And I'm like, because what was that game? It was Last Light.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Last Light, we played Roy Canada's game at the World Series of Board Gaming. And I won Last Light. I mean, I saw my victory coming, and I was like, oh, the euphoria coming over me. I was just having so much fun. And then when I won, I was like, yes. And then what'd you say? I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he did it. See how they treat my family. I don't know how he did it. He just did it. So yeah.
Well, that was our first time playing.
Yeah.
I don't count first time games in Euphoria because I'm still learning the first game. I count those games that I have really learned and we played several times, and now I'm working to master it. And then when I win it, it's like, yes.
Well, let me tell you, I take my wins and my euphoria wherever I can get them. First win, second win, third. Wherever I can get my euphoria, I get it, family. I get it. Yes.
Well, the last one on my list.
What's that?
And this is one that I love. That is Suburbia.
Oh, God, you love that game.
Yes, from Bezier Games, 2012.
Yes.
It's a 1-to-4 player game, and it's a tile placement game. And it's a game where you're building your suburbia. And I love the game. It was the first game I picked.
Yes.
That I was able to buy myself from a game shop.
Yes.
I bought it just based on the artwork on the box.
Yes.
And I love that game. When you and I play with Grant, I mean, I'm working hard to build up my suburbia, and I want to win.
Yes.
And when I do win, I am just overjoyed.
Well, the crazy thing about you and suburbia, you just don't play, like I play for points. I don't care what goes. You try to make a real city.
Yes.
You try to make a real
You're
city.
making a suburbia. It has to make sense.
But I just try to if I have to put, like some green next to, a construction area, that's just going to happen because I need those points.
You have to make it make sense. No, so every suburbia, you got to have an office building. Yeah. You want some lakes and stuff for beauty. You want a fast food restaurant and a fine restaurant.
She does that, family. She does that. She put it just like that.
You need all these things to make your suburbia a nice place to live. Yes. And that's how you win.
And she wins, family. And she wins. And she wins.
And that's my favorite game. And I guess I have a special attachment to it because it is the first game that I bought myself.
Yes, it was. That's the first game
from
you picked out.
From a game store.
Yes.
And so whenever I win that game, I'm just like, yes.
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 And when you or Grant win, I'm like, what happened?
That's how I am all the time. What happened?
Well, Suburbia, it's a tile placement game, and you've got in-game bonuses. You've got to have a reputation in your city, so you want to build your reputation and your income. And it's just a fun game for the family.
Yes.
All right, so that's the end of our list.
Yes.
We'll have a list at the end so you can see the games that just give us so much joy, so much euphoria when we win or when we anticipate winning.
Yes, there we go. Yes, you kind of added me in right there. She added me in, yes.
So board game euphoria. So be sure to tell us about games that, give you that just overwhelming sense of joy or accomplishment or feeling of success when you win. Tell us about it in the comments.
Or tell us the games you try to get to that euphoria. You try to get to that euphoria and you can't get there, but you're trying. You're putting your hand out saying, I'm getting close. But, just tell us about that, family.
Yeah.
Tell us. Yeah.
All right, so Mik, What did we get?
A few games, yeah.
Let's look at the phone.
All right, so this is what we got, Starla.
Okay.
All right, this is our first time we got some stuff from Arcane Wonders.
Oh, okay.
All right, the first one is Gap, a little small card game. Now, I've heard some things about it.
Okay.
It's a nice little card game. I don't know much, but I've seen some people playing it, and I want to check it out. But it's Gap, and it says the bigger the gap between your collected cards, the more points you'll score. So I'm excited. So it's like a gap. You work in, it's a card game where you just put in gaps. So I'm excited. But how many people does it play?
Let's see. What are we looking at?
Right here. 2 to 6. 2 to 6. Okay. That's pretty. And then this one I don't know much about, called Dubious.
Oh, okay.
It's Dubious. And it looks like
interesting.
Kind of. Okay.
It looks dubious.
It looks dubious. It's kind of like role-playing potential. You look like you're playing role-playing.
Oh.
And that's interesting. You're role-playing. So it's Dubious from Arcane Wonders. Now, they also sent us Neotopia. I don't know much about this one either.
Okay.
So I want to check this out. Neotopia looks a little involved.
It does.
It looks a little involved, so I definitely want to check out Neotopia. Okay, yeah, all right. So it looks interesting. I like that. Okay. So we got to tell you about that, family. Neotopia. So thank you, Arcane Wonders. Now, family, this is on me. It's on me. I know last time I think I had some other stuff on me.
It was.
Yeah, so this is on me, family.
Yeah.
This is on me. My favorite game store, one of my favorite game stores, is the Game Shop. And they had a sale. 70%. It's like some games were 70% off, some 50% off. I wanted to avoid it.
We needed more games.
I wanted to avoid it, family.
Oh, yeah.
But I was nearby. I was in the store.
Yeah, you were in the store.
I could not get away.
Yeah.
And, one of our OFPG family, Susie, Susie said, "Ooh, Mik, here's Salem. Salem's here. Salem, what is that? Salem 1692. Susie said, "Mik, look, Salem." I said, "Ooh."
So it's Susie's fault?
It's Susie's fault.
Oh, okay.
It's Susie's fault. So I said, "Ooh, I got to get Salem 1692 because we talked about it. Starla liked it. I think on your website, on our website,
it's
she
one
said
of my top picks.
One of her top picks.
I forget which month. It was either August or
I think
September.
it's September.
But
You said it's one of your top picks. So this is
It's a
green
fun
light. Green light. Green light?
Yeah,
It was green
I
light?
guess so.
It's green light, family. So Salem 1692, it is a social deduction game.
Yes.
One you haven't seen before. They have other ones like Tortuga, Bristol.
It's a fun game.
Hollywood. They all got dates and stuff. It's all historical games, but they really put the social deduction to like a crazy time during history. So I like this. This is cool.
It's a fun game.
Yes.
I don't know if the green light was necessary, but
It's a green light.
and I'll help you with this one. I cannot pass up a sale. My husband knows I love getting things on sale.
Yes.
So if it was on sale,
Well,
then it was a green light.
that one wasn't on sale.
I thought you just said
That one wasn't on sale, but the other one I got allowed me to get that, and it wasn't too much of a problem.
The other one.
Other one, yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. The
All right, so
other
now,
one.
I hope Susie feels that bus that hit her because you just put her under it. You said it was Susie's fault.
I love Susie.
I love Susie too,
Yeah.
but you just.
But she told me, she said, "Mik, look, here goes." Because the other one I got, now they, a lot of people talk about this. I think this is one of Tom Vassel's favorite games or whatever. But I've always wanted to get it. This is Cosmic Encounter. And I want Starla to try it too. It's a really cool game.
So this one was on
sale. You got to
sale.
kind of negotiate. You got to try to take over an empire. Now this one was on sale. This one was 70% off.
And so because this one was on sale,
since that one on
allowed you to
sale,
buy the other one.
I got this one for like really low, and so I said, "Hey, I'll just go ahead and get Salem." Put that on here, and it's not really that bad.
What I'm thinking is that maybe you got
really
this
that
one
bad.
for you.
No,
and
no,
you
I
said,
got this for both of us.
And you said, well, if I bring this one
Cosmic
home,
Encounter,
let me get something for Starla.
That's a classic.
So that I can drag her into my game purchasing. Is that what it was? I think that's what it was. I think he bought this for himself and then said, oh, I better get something for Starla too, because I know she likes Salem and I can tell her she did a green light. I think that's how it goes, but Okay, I'm
You are so wrong, Starla.
I'm gonna let it go.
I was looking out for both of us because I said I think both of us would like Cosmic Encounter because it's a classic. A lot of people love that game. I said, hey, I'm gonna get that since it's on sale, it's cheap, and you can't let good games just go away when they're not in not in our collection. Not in our collection.
I know you can't.
So I said, let me go ahead and get that one. And then, oh, by the way, Susie told me that a game that Starla really likes and green lighted, I'll get that one too. So I'm not spending that much money.
I hope you guys see what I deal with. Justification for buying more and more games.
Yes.
All the time. It's just can't win with this one, but that's okay, sweetheart.
But
okay.
I want us to try.
I'm almost about to give up because the games are taking over where we live anyway. I mean, I have to move them out the way just to move around, but that's another story.
Family help me. Y'all know Cosmic Encounter. The ones who know Cosmic Encounter is really cool. Help me. Tell her that it's a good game so we can play that because it is. Yes. Help me, family.
Is that it?
That is all. That's all we got. Okay. That's it. So, Starla, where can they find OFPG out here in the social media land? Tell us.
Well, if you're looking for Our Family Plays Games, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, right here on YouTube,
right here,
and TikTok.
TikTok. Yeah.
And if you're in Omaha, Nebraska,
that's local, family.
You can find us on Cox Channel 22.
Yes.
Saturdays at 8:30 p.m. And Tuesdays at 4:30 p.m.
Yes, family. Thank you so much for coming out and hearing us talking, just talk, and just having some fun with y'all because we do love it. But hey, if you have any questions or comments, put them down below. Let's hear from you. If you have any Ask OFPG questions, put them down there because we just love answering those. But family, there's one thing we want you to always know. We love you.
Bye
now.
everybody.